Hey guys, welcome back to another Capital Gains 500 video, and today we are taking a quick look at Facebook and going to determine when is Facebook going to hit the $300 mark. From where it stands right now, it would be a $30 gain in its stock, which I am very confident it's going to reach it pretty soon. But how soon and when would we get there, and should you be buying Facebook? Well, the quick answer is I think you should. I mean, we've already have hit $300 before on the stock itself. It was at its all-time high at its peak. At 2 times it was over 300. It would be a nice retest in the near future, and for that reason, if you were to buy now into Facebook, you could be looking into a nice gain of about 10%, an additional almost $30 per share, which is incredible. And I do see Facebook hitting this no problem. Let's start with some technical analysis on when this stock could probably hit it. If we take a look at the history at its uptrend of Facebook, it's been a beast of a monster. This stock going from the lowest lows of when it really pulled back. You can see we're at a critical point in this rally from the dip in March all the way pushing through to where we are at right now. Every touch point of the biggest sell-off has been this trend line right now. So what I want to do is I want to duplicate it. So I'll make another one. And this is my new channel. This is my new trend channel. What happened here in late August, beginning of September with its huge pullback was very healthy. It went back to good levels, great buying opportunities, essentially under 250 going back all the way to 300. Oof, that's a steal deal. But we're halfway there to the 300, as you can see. From this point on forward to the 300 mark, we're in a nice uptrend zone already. Even though it had a huge sell-off in the last 2 days, this just keeps pushing an opportunity for people to buy in it. As you can see it, one of the indicators that I like to use is the EMAs, and I have the EMA 9, EMA 21, EMA 50. And those were in a nice little zone the last week and a half before it broke up, and now we're back testing. So if we want to get a really strong bull run, if Facebook continues to fall, which this is not a recommendation on trying to time it, if you're gonna buy Facebook for your portfolio for long term, it's really difficult to time. But I personally would like to see Facebook test this zone right here between 260. Let's just go with the EMA 9 where it stands right now, 267 to 270. That's a nice zone that I feel like would be a great position to go long. I like this zone right here. If we can go and test it and sustain it before we continue forward. But also, if we are in a channel and in a new trend channel going upwards, I personally, this would be ideal. It touched the blue and then start moving back up again. However Facebook feels like it, if they want to move slowly, I would consider it like that, slowly going into November, going into December, maybe going to January before we hit 300. But that's okay. But what I would like is Facebook touch that blue zone and then go like a rocket up to 300 before even October is over. Maybe in 1 week. That'd be ideal, right? Who wouldn't like that? Is that possible? Well, look, let's take this scenario and oh wow, this does look possible. So I don't know. Facebook is well on its way to 300 just with this new uptrend channel. Where is it a good time to buy? Like I said, I think right now is a great time to buy. It might go a little bit lower, which I would just wait for confirmation with volume for it to start pushing back up. Here are the volume bars at the bottom, and as you can see, the volume has actually started to decrease in recent days. So what that leaves me to believe is a nice big volume day on Facebook will push it up, no problem. As you can see, these green bars have been super bullish. When the stock has fallen, it has had large volume days, but at the same time it's been decreasing. But it is also to be cautious of low volume and it's rising. But hey, in the long term, will it continue to be unstoppable? I really believe so. But just because I think right now a lot of it is going through controversies of elections and this and that, and advertisements and regulations, and so we have a lot of political stuff affecting social media platforms, which obviously Facebook is known to be in those controversial topics, so it affects the stock slightly. But in the long term, it's gonna stick to its core business, advertising, delivering its customers the content that they so desire, because they know it so much. AI, their algorithm is on point. I will tell you this, I personally do use Facebook ads for some of my businesses. They're amazing, they're great. So as an actual customer, as a paying customer for the advertising, it's so worth it. So that is going to be reflected on its stock. Right now, I think it's going to be shaky because of the elections. So let me draw that out. It's going to be shaky for this time frame. But as long as it can actually be in this zone, it's very healthy in my opinion. Let's get over the elections. Let's get over all this news, propaganda, fake news. And I think going into 2021, let's say February and April, where a lot of these elections are over, so this would be super ideal. I think Facebook is just going to continue to move forward. I will be making updates on what the heck is going on with Facebook. The stock is great. I really like it. Long-term buyer here. So even if it goes up, it touches 300, it pulls back down, finds some support around here. Even if we look at the history, even right here, I like that. I like this really much, very, very much. This zone right here as support, large support and resistance. If it can pass it, go to 300, go back down, maybe snatch some up before we leave 300. And by then I will make another video of my next prediction, probably 350. But right now we're like less than 30 bucks away from hitting $300 on this stock. A 10% move, very, very possible. You guys have seen what's been going on in the stock market. Will this go down? Very possible. You never know. I don't want to be too optimistic on it's just going to go up. It's just going to go up. But if it does go down, it's going to test this zone again at 250. Without a doubt, people are going to gobble it up. They're going to be like, OMG, such a great buying opportunity. So Facebook would drop here. Super, super great buying opportunity to go long again. I think I would like it to crash tomorrow so I can pick some up at that steal deal. And I don't really see Facebook going anywhere under 250 anymore for the longest time. The 200 EMA would suggest it could go down to 230, but heck no, not even on its worst day. What its worst day? This day on June 25th, with a lot of volume, it dipped so much. If we are to copy that and exaggerate a little bit more, we don't even hit 250. But again, it's 250, super strong support, but it's well on its way. Look at this channel. This is super strong, even though we're not in this old channel, which was super, super, super bullish. This new one, we it's a new trend. Follow the trend. You don't want to be playing against the trend. Who the heck would short Facebook? I have no idea. I don't think anyone is. Right here, well, it was a pullback. The stocks were dropping. The election, stimulus, no stimulus. Boom, 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 down, down, down. But now we're on an uptrend. More funny money coming into the market. Super bullish for stocks for that reason too. And I'm not gonna get into economics on that, but who cares? Let's make some money. Who doesn't like to make money? All right, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like these stock market analysis, let me know down in the comments which one I should do next. This was a very big overview because I don't want to go into like little details. Like, all right, it's gonna hit 280 tomorrow, maybe next week, 285. We're pushing. Yeah. We're gonna hit all those levels because we're on our way to 300. So I'd rather be full bullish on this stock and say we're going to 300. We're going to 300. What are the possible scenarios that we keep pulling back? What are the pullbacks? Look in the description. I wrote them right there. This is a pullback right here, pullback. And these are my zones for support. Best buying opportunity would be the lower it goes, right? The lower it goes. Like, I don't see this as a falling knife. If it's to keep falling, it would totally bounce at 250. But I would love to buy some Facebook right here in this zone and take a long position because it's such another big pullback. Can it happen? Yes. What would cause it to happen? Anything political news and news from the Federal Reserve, anything that they would move around, increase interest rates or stuff like that. The stock would drop it like it's hot. But again, 250 is a great buying price. But because that is actually more unlikely because of where we're at right now, I still see it bouncing at 270 if it continues to go down, which is only $1.80. Not so much. Great opportunity to take a long position, but if we keep going down and down and down, I'm just gonna personally keep buying it. All right, guys, enjoy. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
Godspeed indeed.
Vehicle pitching downrange.